This is Wesley Critchfield for Club 40 Audio. We'd like to welcome you to 2019 and the beginning of our new season of audio dramas. If you haven't listened to our latest, which was a non-factory episode called The Rehearsal Club Review, we encourage you to listen to that. That's a great starter for the new year. But of course, now we're back to The Factory. And yes, friends, this is a Valentine's Day offering for The Factory. Believe it or not, there's a little bit of a love story here. So pay attention and you might just learn something. No, you probably won't, but it'll be fun anyway. You know the deal? Facebook, like us. Tumblr, read us. Patreon, support us here. SoundCloud, listen there too. Club40audio.bandcamp.com. Download us and support us here. You can even buy our whole catalog for one low, low price. Don't forget to subscribe and ring our bell for all content updates. And now, Club 40 Audio presents the Valentine's Day episode of The Factory.
Would you stop making so much noise? You're gonna get caught.
I'm not going to get us caught. You're going to get us caught. We shouldn't be doing this.
Don't worry. Long as we keep the volume down, the super will never hear us. His room's on the first floor, and he never comes out of his apartment after 8 p.m. unless there's an emergency.
Well, still, that door's locked for a reason.
Yeah, to keep the kids safe, they say. But it's really to keep us from having fun. Closing an indoor pool at sundown doesn't make any sense, especially in the winter since the sun practically sets at noon. Besides, I don't get done with work until 6 o'clock, so it's closed an hour before I get home. I haven't gotten to use the pool since I moved in 2 months ago. I'm paying for the darn thing.
Oh, we didn't bring any towels.
There's a dispenser over there. They always keep it stocked. Super told me that when I moved in. It was practically a selling point. You brought your bathing suit, huh?
Of course I did. May not be above breaking and entering, but I am a respectable lady.
Technically, it's unlawful entry. We didn't break anything.
Oh, and besides, what happens if the super catches us? I'd never hear the end of it on campus.
How would anyone know? I'm not going to tell anyone. The super isn't going to call the police. I live here, for crying out loud, and we aren't exactly vandalizing the place.
This suit stays on.
Not even a bikini. It's 1975, for crying out loud. You look like my mom.
Oh, you.
Hey! Hey, stop that. You don't want to get too much water on the cement. People will know we've been here.
I thought you weren't worried about getting caught.
That does it.
Water up my nose. I think I...
What was that?
Nothing. I just stepped off into the deep end. It's really steep.
Okay, that's good. For a second there, I thought you were reenacting the first scene of...
Very funny. Lionel, this isn't funny anymore. You know I can't see anything in the dark. Stop it! Lionel, if you don't stop this right now, I swear I will leave. I'm counting from 3, then I'm leaving. 3, 2, 1, bye! Lionel, I'm leaving. I really mean it. If you don't... Lionel! Lionel, I'm coming! Lionel? Lionel, where are you? I can't see anything! Lionel! Ah! Something just grabbed my feet! Lionel, is that you, baby? I'm coming!
Club 40 Audio presents The Factory.
What are you doing here? Well, if it isn't the young child who was left by the side of the road, how long ago was that now? Perhaps not so young as you once were when we last met. Time is a funny thing here. What seems like hours to us may be years, and what seems like years, well, I'm sure you know all about that sort of thing. As I remember the last time you were here, you had a little spat with a young boy, a lover's quarrel. Perhaps that's what brings you back here now, looking for love. I must say this is the last place you might expect to find it, but even here at the factory we know a little something about romance. Come this way. Now, yes, here we are, our collection of keys. Keys, you ask? Yes, here at the factory we make keys for all occasions. Some made of stone, some of iron, some look like what you might call skeleton keys, while others may look nothing like what you consider to be a key at all. But they all have their purpose. Some open doors, some open boxes, and some open pathways to things you can't even imagine. They may leave us as blanks, and others may carve them to their own designs, but we know precisely what their true purpose will be long before they leave the factory. This key, for instance, a door key from what you might consider the modern day, but look closely. See the letter A embedded in its head? It is a key not meant for one door alone, but for many doors in a single building. It is what has been called an Aladdin key. But this key was always meant for one special man, one man who with it alone could find his lady love and change his life forever. But that is not the story I mean to tell you. It's a story of what happened after he and his love were parted. Love, it seems, can be more than just an emotion. It can be a restraint. And when that restraint is gone, well, you'll see. The year was 1975 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, a city built on steel, a city now in decline. In the middle of downtown sat McKlusky Tower, formerly a hotel, but now...
Hey, turn it down in there! What do you think this is, a concert hall?
Hey man, I was just listening to some tunes. It's daylight, nobody's sleeping, man.
I told you before that your music is too loud. I told you no higher than 6 on the dial, or I will personally come in there and remove those ridiculously oversized speakers.
This suppression will not stand, man.
Hey, and stop smoking that stuff. It's stinking up the place. Everyone's getting the contact high the moment they walk in the door of the building.
Hey, you're welcome, man.
I'm sorry about that, Mr. Aykroyd. Mrs. Murphy in 411 was complaining about the music again. Personally, I think he's got good taste.
I love that song. Call me Kevin.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it? Well, lucky you, your room's all the way up on the 5th floor, so you won't have to worry about him. Actually, for the time being, you're gonna have that floor all to yourself. We haven't had any other applicants lately. We still got 4 more floors to complete renovation on. But construction noise shouldn't be a problem either, since you got 2 more floors above you. Should filter out pretty well.
Just how many floors are in this building?
15. Well, technically 14. They didn't want to have a 13th floor when they built this place. Superstitions and stuff like that.
Personally, I think all that triskaidekaphobia is just nonsense. What do I know? I didn't build the place. Those guys back in the 50s took care of it. I wasn't more than 20 when that happened. Saw it go up, though. I was working in a soda fountain across the street, jerking sodas and ice cream. But that place is long gone now. No need to worry about the elevators, by the way. They're all brand new. Latest safety features and everything. Kept the old doors, though.
I can see why. They are beautiful.
Yeah, this used to be a pretty swanky joint back in the 50s, and they thought Pittsburgh was gonna be the next Hollywoods or something. Then the steel mills started closing after World War II, and they hadn't stopped closing since. There's a lot cleaner, though, so there's that.
Yeah, it's a shame, but I love the architecture. Deco's always been a favorite of mine.
This place never made any money as a hotel. It was too expensive. And when the big shots stopped showing up to do business, this place went to the dumps along with the rest of this city. But they say we're gonna have a recovery any day now. Firstly, I ain't holding my breath. Not that I can after breathing in all that coal dust all these years. Am I right? Here we are, your new home, apartment 501.
Hey, wow, not bad. The advertisement didn't say anything about it being already furnished.
Yeah, normally they ain't, but this was a special exception. Last guy who lived here ran off and broke his lease. We thought he'd gone back home to his parents who were rich folks, but they hadn't seen him either. It's been more than 2 months. But his girlfriend disappeared too, and mostly they figured those two eloped. Not our problem. Normally we would sell off this stuff to recoup the losses for the lease, but his parents were actually paying for it. Rich folks, like I said. They just paid the whole thing off and told us to keep the furniture. Took a few things in a box and left the rest. It's you if you want it. Anything you don't want, you toss it and sell it. It's yours. If you take the lease, that is.
Oh, I'm definitely taking it. I love the building and the area, and it's only 10 minutes from work. Wow, a 19-inch Sony TV color, too. These things aren't cheap.
There, that's better. Needs a little fresh air in here. Yeah, I thought about taking that TV for myself, but with my luck, the boss would say something about it.
If you need a TV, I have a Zenith from '61 I could give you. It's black and white, but the picture's great.
That'd be awful white of you, Kevin. I'd appreciate it. Let me tell you, we have it pretty nice here. All's the comforts of home, and some of the perks of that hotel that was left over. There's a fitness room with weights and a sauna in the basement. You'll have access to those 24/7. But there's also an Olympic-sized pool. Takes up most of the floor. High dive, bleachers, everything. They said McKlusky's the guy who designed this place. He wanted to try and get the Olympics to come to Pittsburgh. He wanted to see this place as a combination of venue and lodging for the competitors. Never happened, of course. Pittsburgh could never sustain the Olympics. Just trying to get the city to let pirates build 3 rivers was a nightmare a few years back.
I remember.
Yeah, and even then it had to be a double venue so the Steelers could play there too.
Yes?
Hey man, how you doing? Just wanted to say hello and welcome you to the neighborhood. Brought you a little welcome package.
Oh, thank you. Won't you come in?
Don't mind if I do, bro Cephas. Dude, you got a sweet pad here. Wow. Kid that lived here before you left some awesome stuff behind.
Would you like some tea? I just put on a pot.
Tea drinker, nice. But no thanks, man. I never touch the stuff. But, oh, your package. Let's see here. We got a couple of cookbooks, copy of Lord of the Rings, all 3 parts in 1 volume. Highly recommended. Some nice floor mats. Got some air freshener. Oh, sorry, man.
No, it's okay. It's fine. It smells nice.
A couple of kitchen utensils, some spatulas from Spatula City, and some totally awesome brownies.
Oh, Thanks. That's really nice of you, but I don't really...
Relax, man. They're from Isley's. I may be generous, but I'm not that generous, Chaw.
I see. Thanks.
No problem, man. Welcome to the tower.
Tower?
Yeah, that's what I call it. The Tower of Power. This place was constructed around good vibes. There's some dark energy around, always is, but mostly, this place is pure.
I see.
No, you don't, but you will, man. Trust me, I know good energy when I come across it. I'm a natural history professor at the university.
Seriously?
100%. Tenure and all. Kids call me Professor Logan.
So is Logan your first name or your last name?
Both and neither, man. My real name is a secret known only to a few, and is not utterable by any human tongue. If I was to reveal it, and someone manages to speak it properly, they'd have power over me. But I go by the name Logan. Kids think it has something to do with that Claude Mutant guy in the comic books, but I really took the name from Logan's Run. I think it's an excellent metaphor for where human society is headed.
Logan, can I ask you a question?
Always, man, always. The font of wisdom is open to all. Come and drink freely.
Okay. To your knowledge, are there any rats or cockroaches in this building?
Oh, no, man. Rats and cockroaches won't be around here anytime soon. They'd be totally put off by the good vibes. That and they spray for them every few months. Got a good exterminator, too. Vermtech is the best.
So, you haven't heard anything in the walls?
Well, I hear things from all dimensions, man. So sometimes things are a little hard for me to lock down what's coming from one place or another. But nothing I'd be concerned about, man. The Bodocks are what you really got to be worried about. They're always scratching at the doors.
Bodocks?
Shh! Don't say it a third time or you'll give them a passageway. Creatures of pure bad vibes from the outer worlds, man. Best not to talk about them.
So, you haven't heard anything in the walls?
Nary a peep, man. Oh, man, peeps! That's what I should have brought you! Marshmallows! They are muy delicioso! I still got a buttload of them in my apartment from last Easter. Still wrapped tight and fresh.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Furley. This is Kevin in 501.
Hello, Kevin. I haven't heard from you since you moved in. Thought you might have disappeared like the last tenant of that room. Usually I hear from the new tenants within hours of giving them the key. What can I do for you? How you liking the room?
The room is just fine, Mr. Furley. I don't have any complaints about that. It's just that... Well, this morning when I got up for work and stepped into the hallway, the carpet in the hall was completely soaked. It looked like something had been dragged across it like a bag of wet clothes or something.
God, pigs! This is the third month they've done that.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, I think it's the Trapper Boys in 302. They've been leaving trails of water like they're on different floors from time to time. I think they're filling up a garbage bag with water and poking little holes in it for something. I don't know. I can't seem to catch them at it. I hate kids. If I had my way, I wouldn't allow any kids in this building under the age of 13.
I was just concerned that it might be a leak in the pipes or something like that. It smelled very highly chlorinated, like it might be water from the pool.
So that's it, huh? I tell ya, if I ever get a hold of that key, I'm gonna melt it down into an ashtray.
Key?
Yeah, you probably don't know about it, but there's a key for the pool that somehow got into circulation. The residents keep passing it around. The pool closes at sundown, but people don't like to respect that. I told them I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. So someone's got into maintenance and made a copy of the key to the pool area. They've been passing it around between residents for years now. Kids going skinny dipping and I don't know what all. Will you do me a favor, Kevin? If that key should somehow end up in your possession, will you turn it over to me? Everyone says they will, but it hasn't turned up yet. Especially not with the people I think I can trust. So will you do that for me? It's a safety thing.
Of course, Mr. Furley. I completely understand.
Thanks. And I'll be up with the industrial vac soon to clean up that water. So if you hear some rock hitting the hall, that'll be me.
Thank you. Good evening. What the... Oh, crap. Where's my glasses? Baseball bat. Where is it? I knew I should have kept it by my bed. Got it. It's okay, Kevin. You can do this. They probably just want your stuff. They're more afraid of you than you are of them. Yeah, right. Okay, let's just do this and get nuts. 1, 2, 3. All right, you son of a gun. Just what the... Hello? 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 Is anyone out here? I warn you, I'm armed. Nobody here. Yeah. Dang it. Now this is really going too far. Stinking kids all over my carpet. But coming from the bathroom? Oh man, why is there all this hair? The shower. All right. Come out of the shower. I'm warning you. I have a baseball bat, and so help me, I will use it. You have to the count of 3. 3! Nothing. Just more black hair. If I was to go and I guess, I would say something crawled up from the... No. Don't go there. It's not possible. The hole is too small anyway. The trail leads out of the bathroom and into the living room, and it seems to wander around a bit, as if it were looking for a place to put something. It. Why did I say it? He. I mean he. Then he knocked over the candy dish and ran out of the door. Yep. Hallway is soaked again. What's this? I didn't put it here. I don't even recognize this. Why would someone break into my room just to leave a key on my coffee table?